just fade in with our music. You thought we'd be canceled by now. They haven't ran us off yet.
And here we are. After 9 holes, we're +2 taking on the back 9 at Ole Beau. Every good roller coaster starts with a big drop, and this is no exception. 424 to the hole. I've got my 2-wood. I think I've played this hole wrong every time I've ever played it. I always go for this little safe shot to make sure I don't blow it through the corner there. But the problem is it leaves you with this kind of awkward blind 180 shot to a really unforgiving green. I've got a 7-iron here.
And now is our opportunity to talk about dispersion patterns. Panda doesn't really know what that is, but Panda likes the words.
Come on.
Dispersion patterns. Dispersion pattern. I was in a band. We'd be called the dispersion patterns.
Yeah, that's not going to come all the way back, and it's going to hit off the mound that the green sits on and leave me the definition of short-sighted there, ladies and gentlemen. That swale that the green is perched up on there is about 15 feet. And it's going to be a part of a reoccurring theme here on the back 9 at Ole Beau, and that is you cannot see where you are trying to hit.
It's like playing blind golf.
One of the iPhones that we use for a camera decided to take a bit of a nappy poo, so there's no shot of me hitting this 35-yard chip to recover and not to melt down any further. Chernobyl style. Wait, what do you know?
Nope, left is short.
Left is short again. You golfers know what I'm talking about when I say in this moment I have obtained peak I don't care. I will still blame the putter.
One man's putter is another panda's back scratcher. Listen, I try to coach him, he's just not so coachable.
Pulling up to the par 3 11th, I noticed that our caddy and John's son is uncharacteristically supine. John wisely decides to retire for today, leaving us without our primary pin puller.
Oh, poor little Joshua. Been there. Have had those days.
Heading on to the par 3 11th, we take on a monster at 220 yards from the back tees. You cannot bail out left, you cannot bail out right.
Well, then what are our options here?
It's almost as if you just have to hit it on the green. I'm thinking 215 is the shot, so I've got the same club that I hit out of the fairway on 4.
Waggle it back and forth.
I'm going to go ahead and have you guys remove small animals and children from the room because this putt deserves a trigger warning.
Warning, warning, warning.
Just a bit outside.
Embarrassment to us all.
About the only thing that can come out of a putt that bad is that it ticks me off so bad.
About to get violent.
It kind of snaps me back into focus again, and I start to make putts. That's a par. That's a par. Wonder what Carl Jung would say about my golf mental game.
Who's Carl Jung?
He might say this process of actualization influences the degree of individuation or the development of the individual's unique identity.
No, psychiatrist?
Or he might say grip it and rip it.
Oh, I thought Carl Jung was a golfer.
Hole 12 is a par 5, about 508.
Why aren't there any animals?
I've got 2-wood here because it pinches in at about 290.
If I was an animal, I'd live here. Like a little bunny. Maybe a mole.
We're getting home in 2 today.
A little groundhog action.
Home in 2.
Calling all animals. Hello, animals. My name is Shade Panda, and I want to be your friend. Report to the green.
All right, position A1. Byron and Tommy have driven to the edge of the slope to 4 caddy for me.
Learn the term 4 caddy.
It basically drops off a mountain with a green down at the bottom of the slope. So what I've learned is to hit a shot that lands about 25 yards short of the green and let it roll on to the green.
Home and 2. There's an owl forecatting for you.
Roll down. And roll right past about 5 feet.
At this point, I would be happy with a 2-putt birdie, but getting up onto the green, I think I'm going to be able to deliver on my promise of an eagle.
Tommy said it was 5 feet, but I think that's better than
If our caddy Joshua was here, he would be coming out to take the pin out, especially since it's leaning back towards us with the wind blowing. But I'm going to get out of the way of Byron and Tommy, who have yet to hit.
How come eagles are my favorite?
Ugh,
Forget what you just saw.
I can't forget it. That's gonna come back tonight at Tribal Council.
I will now perform a government-sanctioned reenactment of the foregoing eagle putt. The real and actual events shall be on record as being factually this and none other.
But we know the truth.
So, like the Kennedy assassination or the COVID years.
Just forget what happened.
Anyone caught questioning these official events in the comment section will suffer immediate and severe reprisals.
Think if I was a bear, I'd live out here, getting fed by all the friendly golfers passing by. It'd be a good life. I'd climb that. Climb that. I poop there, eating an occasional golfer that strays looking for his ball. Out of bounds.
Hole 13 is par 4, 375 yards, and the tee box is considering joining Hair Club for Men.
By the way, I'm not only a club president, I'm also a client.
I've got the 4-wood pole trying to do the shot that I screwed up on hole 6. The cicadas approve. I found after playing this hole a couple times that pushing too much farther than this gets a little too risky. About 140 yards to the center of this green. Yeah, hair fat. Really didn't punish me too much with the yardage. 135 is where I ended up at about the center of the green. Let's see if I can actually get this putt to the pin. It ends up in the 3-foot circle, but in my mind, I feel like I'm having to be so aggressive to get it to the pin. On to the par 3, 14th. It's not but 160 yards at its longest, playing downhill. Came to this hole one time, 3 under par. The greenskeep was mowing the greens and parked greenside directly in line with the flag. Well, I couldn't get it out of my head, and one double bogey later, I was really fortunate to end the round at even par.
Problem right there, folks, was the visualization. He didn't visualize.
That counts. You had the right thought.
I had the right swing thought.
Yeah, right swing thought.
Listen, Pandas entered Caddy Academy. I go to school, I learn the things, plus I can be a support animal and you can pet me. I can go on planes for free. I don't eat a lot. I take up very little space. What's there not to like? But listen, I have all the wisdom, all the advice, all the research. I've been to the academy. I know what to do. I am a trained panda. Problem was he didn't visualize. Visualize. Fallen hope. Visualize. Visualize.
I did draw an okay lie, but the collar was a little rough, so there was no lower trajectory. I needed to kind of throw it up, and I knew it was going to release
Visualize.
a little bit.
That's where I wanted you in the first place.
But I'm really okay with that. I've been giving this putter a lot of grief in this round because I'm not used to it, but it's pretty magical from about 10 to 12 feet.
My ball wasn't sure it was going to go in.
I did it. I made a putt. I did it.
I don't think that hole is up to regulation size.
Moving on to hole number 15,
Squeeze
par
me.
4 downhill. I've got my 4-wood, looking to just do a bunt cut.
I have some concerns.
Maybe 240, center of the fairway.
No. Gone.
It's dead and gone. Bye-bye.
God, it was bad.
Ooh, what's this? Seppuku death here. I'll tell your story. It was an honorable death. I seppuku you seppuku me. Seppuku here, seppuku there. Seppuku everywhere. Not to be confused with Zamuvafu. That's a completely different thing.
Yeah, that white dot there is my ball across the red line of oopsie. It's best to take a penalty drop and try to get up and down for par.
Here lies one Bridgestone ball, white, average size, dimpled, prime of his life. We'll remember you.
So lose a little bit of distance, taking a drop off the line there. Got about 150 into the flag. Do not want to be long, short, or left. Hit it just a hair fat, left the blade open, so missed the green to the right. This little chip's pretty easy and straightforward. The greens are kind of firm on this side, so I plan for a little bit of rollout. Okay, you can stop now. Tap it in. Just give a tappy. Taparoo. All right, damage limited to 1 stroke. Coming up to hole 16. It's a difficult stretch of holes because you're going up and over a mountain quite literally. This is actually a safety shot for me doing this slice because it puts a ton of spin on it.
He bends it like Beckham.
And it might hold this fairway, which is actually half as wide as what you can see. The other side rolls off into this ditch full of salad. So even though I'm only about 130 yards out, I have to grab an 8-iron and some ranch dressing to hack it out of this cabbage. I am genuinely happy to be anywhere near that green. But once you do get up there, the view is pretty nice. So I've got another chip. See if I can get up and down. That'll do, pig. That'll do. 2 over par coming to hole 17.
Listen, that score? Maybe I should write the president. Dear Mr. Royal President, I am a single white and black panda, and I'm writing you on some massive collusion happening by my human who is reenacting holes. It is not to be excused or taken lightly. Thank you.
So with that birdie, I arrive back at 2 over par coming to hole 17.
That score is reliable.
2 over par is a score which will not be questioned. You eagle deniers in the comment section below will have your cell phone data profiled and tracked. So hole 17 being a short par 5 at only 443 yards way downhill, it requires a Sherpa to navigate. And we've come to the consensus that a 220-yard shot directly over the rock stood up in the fairway should kick down to the left into the perfect position. I've used my 5.4 tweener iron to accomplish just that.
I can't hit any better than that, so.
Now, those afraid of heights should look away now.
Oops.
Quite a hustle rocket you got there, Elijah.
Oops.
Got Elon Musk on the phone asking for advice.
Looks like you're going to need a Sherpa. It's a good thing I'm qualified to get you to the summit, where we'll have some snacks.
This cart path reminds me of one of those one-lane death roads you see on TV. You know, the ones deep in the Peruvian Andes. Highest death rate per mile. The ones where you come around the hairpin corners and meet a bus full of tourists head on and fall to your death. I'm going to spare you the suspense and tell you that the ball landed on the hillside and rolled into a creek. It's not marked as a hazard, but fortunately, if I took an unplayable from where I found it in the water, I could get it onto the bank and hit it again no closer to the hole. But despite the frustration of the situation I found myself in, the babbling brook behind me was actually quite soothing. So I'm going to share that with you now. Yeah, I was totally guessing at the number and went a little bit long. So I have a downhill in the deep rough chip, short-sided. So I'm going to give it a try here for chip in number 2 and a crap.
Swiper, no swiping.
At least I don't have to walk back to the cart and get my putter. After long last, me and the Sherpas arrive at hole 18. A way uphill par 4. Didn't actually have to hit driver on this hole, so maybe it's appropriate that I ended up in Dante's 4th circle of hell, a circle reserved for the greedy. Never a good sign when you're pleading with your pushed cut to go farther right. On the upside, I only have 120 yards in and a relatively open shot to try to hoist it over these trees. The downside is the thick rough and
Alley-oop.
by missing the fairway, you actually lose elevation while going up a hill. To add insult to injury, that ball landed right next to the green and then spun back way down there. Short-sighted in the rough. Gotta chip it up close and try to make par. If just would have landed another foot farther, would have rolled up to where I wanted it. All right, last 8-footer of the day. Make this and we're 3 over par and we can go home at least with our heads not bowed in shame. Left it short on the lip.
And we're done. Exhausted. Out.
I've heard it said golf is a cruel mistress. But what a lovely day. What a lovely course. And what lovely company.
Time for hot dogs.
We certainly enjoy coming here to Ole Beau, and we will definitely be back.
Jade Panda is a benefit project made to raise support for our nonprofit, Jenny Rose Garden. A big thank you goes out to Daphne's Head Covers for their support. All the music that you saw in this episode was donated by various artists produced in our studio. Be sure to check out their music, linked in the description. Jenny Rose Garden is a nonprofit focusing on art therapy for trafficked and abused children. If you'd like to find out more, you can reach out through the email listed below. But the best way to support the making of this content is to like and subscribe, leave us a comment, or send us an email if you'd like to know more. Rumor has it that there's a grave out here dedicated to a dog that owns a golf course. Here's the grave of the famous dog, Ole Beau. We're offering him sacrifice in remembrance of you kicking our butt. May they forever have balls.
There, guys.
You're welcome.